Grand Rising, guys. Welcome back to the greenhouse. We're here with another video today. I want to make sure, child, that I'm all moisturized for y'all today. If y'all new here, I have psoriasis, and I've been having it's just been a journey since giving birth, getting my skin back to its velocity and moisture. I'm just having a not necessarily an issue, but just still balancing everything out and trying to retain my moisture. Also, I think that I'm getting, this is so off topic, but while I'm talking about it, in case it helps somebody else, the water has started to affect my skin more and more after pregnancy. It's so drying to my skin. So we actually have been trying to figure out a water filter situation to filter our water. Trying to decide if we want to do, the whole home water filtration or just put some water filters on the showers and things. So yeah, but nonetheless, hopefully I moisturize. I'm looking okay because I can't really tell on this camera. But say hey.
Hey, we have a new video today, and let's get to it.
Not let's get to it. What? Is that poo-poo? Uh-oh, we'll get it. Daddy will get it, okay? Okay. Alright, so today's video is going through and doing a full garden tour with you all. Mainly a garden tour. We're just talking about all the different... I'm not focused, sorry. Talking about all the different things of the garden. What we planted. Talking a little bit more about companion planting that I mentioned in the previous video, and then just where we got some of our key items that I'm personally loving in the garden. So let's get started. Okay, so this bed is the first bed that we have in the garden here, and we have a mixture of things in this bed. We did the gardening method called companion planting this time, which is where you plant crops that have the same soil nutrient requirements so that they benefit each other, and you also incorporate certain flowers that repel pests from those plants. So I'm gonna just give you a rundown of what we got going on here. These are bush beans, which are green beans, and green beans have they grow in two different types, pole and bush. So pole beans need a trellis to grow, and bush beans grow in a bush. So trellises are just a little bit more complicated than I wanted to do with the green beans, being that this is my first time doing them. So we're going to see what the bush beans are hitting for this season. Okay, we eat a lot of green beans. I got 3 of those. I'm hoping that that gives us some good yields where we do not have to buy green beans all season. Here I'm gonna go through and do the crops first, and then I will tell you about the flowers. We have strawberries here. This strawberry there, and over here, and then here we have, this is the Swiss chard that we planted in our fall garden, and it has been going strong since. It has been here since fall through winter, and now it's even more beautiful and flourishing in the spring. And I can tell that this is the peak season for them. I can tell that this is their favorite season because the leaves are growing much bigger than they did in the fall and winter. So yeah, this is just becoming those big beautiful leaves that I be seeing at the farmer's market. So I know that they're enjoying their spring season. Love Swiss chard, and I need to harvest them today actually, because as beautiful as they look, I want to continue to tell the plant that I want more harvest. So I need to harvest that out and keep the cycle going. And then here we have cilantro. Now, the past few days I've been wondering, is this cilantro or is this a weed? You know, I started this cilantro from seed and it wasn't taken for a long time, and then randomly these two things popped up and it looks so much like cilantro. I thought that's what it was, but now I'm wondering if it's a weed, child. We ain't ate none of it yet, but the leaves are different and I just don't know about that. I don't know if that's just a different variety or if that's just two separate weeds going. It's a very strange situation. So if you know, if you can tell by looking at that, you let me know in the comments what's happening there. Okay, so yeah, that's all the crops that we have so far. I do want to add in this area some lettuce, so that will be coming soon. And then for flowers, we have nasturtiums, which are here on the corners and one in the middle. And then these two, I want to say they're peonies. This purple and red flower, I believe. I'll double check before I post, but those are peonies. Over in this bags is where we have potatoes, and I need to add some more. This is a note altogether. We need to add more soil to all of our beds. However, it hasn't been the hugest rush because we grew a garden last year and just one of these planks to the ground. Our garden was very shallow last year and we still got a decent yield. So we've increased this more than double, the soil level more than double. So I know that the plants are good right now. I mean, I know that they're good right now. But we do want to top off soil on all of our things, including the grow bags. So these grow bags are from Amazon. I will link everything in the description for this video below. But yes, these are the grow bags from Amazon, and we have potatoes in them, as you saw in our planting video. One of them has already started to sprout. This one I left the sprout out, so that doesn't count, but this one has already sprouted somehow. But yes, the more soil you put in like container potatoes, the bigger the potato will be because it has more space to grow. So definitely want to add some more soil to that. And now let's talk about this garden bed here. This is our herb bed. Yeah, you can. This is our herb bed. And we still have lots more to add here. I need to go fill some stuff in. This right here in the corner is cinnamon basil. My first time ever hearing of it. When we was at the garden store, the nursery that we go to, it was this man who had picked it up and smelled it, and he was so just pleasantly surprised by the smell. He walked on over to us and said, "Take a smell. Smell this. This is amazing." And I smelled it, and it was. So we both got it. This man in the garden store. It smells so good. It smells like a mixture of cinnamon and basil. And basil smells so good anyway. If you know, you know. This is peppermint here. And here I'm going to be doing rosemary all around. We use a lot of rosemary. So this is just 2 so far, but we're going to be filling this in with more rosemary. This is chamomile. Chamomile. This, I believe, is oregano. This is a Thai basil here in this corner. So Thai basil here, cinnamon basil there. Thyme right here. And I believe this is, oh, that's pineapple sage right there. In the middle for flowers, we have marigolds, peonies, and another marigold here. so right here on this table that we still have yet to plant, that I hope survives. I hope survives. We have to go get a trellis and some more soil in order to do that. So hopefully we can do that maybe today. Go pick that up. But we have some cantaloupe, some leftover cucumber plants that I didn't even mean to buy, so many. And this is a grape plant. So the melons and the grapes and the cucumbers all need a trellis. So we have to go buy another one to put all this other stuff in a different bed. So that's holding tight until we can get to that, hopefully today. These grow bags don't have anything in them yet, but I did just buy a bunch of ginger, and I read that ginger was very easy to grow from just the cuts that you get at the grocery store. So I got a lot of that, and we'll see how to plant that probably later today or tomorrow or so. Over to this bed here. This is our peppers bed. I was originally going to do peppers and onions in this bed, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the onions and the grow bags that I have, if it's even in season. I believe you can start them now. I just think they take a long time to grow or something. I haven't been successful with onions yet, so we'll see. Anyway, this is our pepper garden, and we have a lot of peppers going on here. And I still have a few more to buy, but over here we have sweet banana pepper. Move out the way. Over here we have sweet banana peppers. I believe on the back here we have green bell peppers. And I have a red bell pepper here. And then we also have, it's just so many. It's so many. I forgot what that one is. Okay, well, we have a cayenne pepper right here in that corner. And this is a jalapeno pepper. And then I forgot what these were. All my cards are mysteriously gone. I don't know what those are in the front. We just gonna see. But I want to get a few more red peppers because we use a lot of red peppers. And then in the middle here we have the peonies. I believe these other two are peonies too. The flowers, peonies. I think these are peonies. Okay, so this is our last bed that we have filled. This is the first bed by the fence, and this is where we have our trellises. We're going to be putting the other trellises with the other one in this garden bed here, but we got to finish it and put the dirt and all of that stuff. That's why it's not in there. But we're reserving this side of the garden for the trellis items. So this is our tomato and cucumber bed. And as you can see, we still have a ton of space left. Oh my God. You know what I just noticed? I'm like, why is this big old hole in my garden? Them damn chickens done dug up and ate my cucumber plant. Oh my God. Bae. The chickens done ate the cucumbers. I'm like, where is these plants at? I did. Well, we have more, but oh my gosh. Well, that's where those cucumbers will be replaced. I know. Ooh, that threw me off. Okay, well, we had cucumbers all on this row. And Tomatoes and cucumbers, from what I read, are very good companion plants. However, when putting them in the same raised bed, you have to be mindful of the varieties and the types that you choose. So, for instance, cucumbers, they both come in two types. So cucumbers come in vining or bush. Let me turn it around to you. This is just a little tidbit. It's a little bit more talking, so I'm gonna show my face. You have vining cucumbers and bush cucumbers, just like the pole beans that I said in the other bed. And then for tomatoes, you have determinate and indeterminate tomatoes. So let me just briefly explain the difference, because this was the more complicated concept for me to understand from my last spring garden. So if you're interested, listen to this. Indeterminate tomatoes are the tomatoes that grow indeterminately, meaning they grow huge. They don't really have a cap on how big they grow or how many tomatoes you get. They just continue to grow and flourish. Determinate tomatoes are the ones that have a certain growth limit. Like they'll grow a certain height and you'll get all your fruit, I believe, around like the same time. So the difference is that one grows more crazy and one stays more contained. Now the cucumbers is kind of the same thing. You have vine cucumbers and bush cucumbers. So the bush cucumbers stay more contained, and the vine cucumbers do require a trellis. So you can plant the tomatoes and cucumbers together, but it's best to mix the two. So if you're doing indeterminate tomatoes, do a bush cucumber. If you're doing determinate tomatoes, you can do a vining cucumber. I hope that makes sense. So let me turn y'all back around. So because of it, the variety of tomato that I really enjoyed growing last season is the Cherokee purple tomato. It's an heirloom tomato that I really love heirloom tomatoes. I like heirloom vegetables altogether. So yeah, the Cherokee purple is an indeterminate tomato, so that is why it is being grown on the trellis. So we have the Cherokee purple tomato here. Huh? Okay, I'm almost done. Watch out. And then this is also another Cherokee purple tomato. And I don't want to get too many tomato plants, because last season we had too many for the amount that we eat. And I haven't gotten into canning and that yet, so it just became too many tomatoes. And then we also ended up getting a tomatillo right here. That's what that one is. And we're going to be doing one more tomato type situation right here. So I'm only doing 2 on the corners of these trellises because these tomatoes grow very crazy because they're indeterminate. So I want to make sure that I'm giving it enough space to flourish that one plant. And then the flowers that we currently have in here is the nasturtiums and a marigold. So we still have so much more space to use. So I am thank you. I'm gonna see what else we can plant in this bed that will go well with these crops here. Lastly, over here in this corner we have a citronella plant, which is a mosquito repellent. This is actually my first time getting one of these, so we'll see what this does. I kind of like the idea of having a big green plant in both corners of the garden. So I want to see how big that gets and what benefits it does. So we'll see about that one. Now I want to talk about where we got some of the items in the garden that are like my faves. Starting with these garden beds here. These like steel, industrial, earthy toned garden beds. I'm obsessed. We got these from Amazon. We follow, if you're a gardener, here, I'm sure you know about this channel, Epic Gardening. We are obsessed with his garden. His garden is so bomb, so fire, so bomb, so fire. And he sells those garden beds, but you know, we have a budget and we wanted to find something that, you know, fit our budget a little bit more. Found these on Amazon for $80 each. So yeah, they have different colors. It just worked out really well with our color theme and combinations here in the garden. So that's where we got those. I really like those. It adds a really nice touch to your garden. So the next thing that you saw us setting up in our previous video is our new compost bin. We got this compost bin from Amazon. Of course, I'll be linking it. I think this was like $60 or so. We've been having such an issue with our compost situation, just not having like a really good place to put it, because we weren't doing it correctly before. A compost bin has to be aerated. I think that's the correct word. It has to have ventilation in order to break things down. We didn't have our compost in a ventilated situation, so it just it wasn't working. So a compost was so necessary. We have a lot of compost every single day. So we got this thing from Amazon. It has plenty of holes in it, and then at the bottom here, you lift this door up and you just scoop the compost from the bottom, and it helps it to break down really fast. So that was loving this thing. Another reason why we placed it right here is because our kitchen window is right here, and instead of me having to come outside every time we have compost, I have compost every single meal of the day. I'm able to just open the window and toss it out right here. And we just leave it open like this during the day. See, we got something in. The kids gonna put something in here, child. But we leave it open during the day, and we just can toss the compost out right out of the window. So that is so convenient. This hook that we got for our garden tools, we got that from Home Depot. Now let's talk about this greenhouse. Y'all know I got this idea from Valadia Organica. This thing, I'm sure this is not the same. I think this is smaller than the one that she has. But this concept of a greenhouse for when you don't have the space or want to do like a big greenhouse, this serves the purpose of you for your plant starts and your seeds and stuff like that. We don't need no big area for that. We just need somewhere to set them. I don't need to be able to walk in it and do all of that. Okay. So this is just perfect. So we have some, let me show y'all the inside. You just unzip it. I stepped on it. You just unzip the sides here, and you can roll it up and tie it up, but I don't have both hands on me right now, so is that not so convenient? It's just four shelves, and we have our seed starter stuff in here, all my trays, some fertilizer, some seed starter soil, seeds, and seeds that I have that I want to practice doing this season. I'm gonna be practicing my skills with that while the garden is growing. Because y'all know that was a fail last time. Well, not a fail, just a lesson. We got a new hose because Trinity ate our old hose. She just is eating everything. So yeah, we got this hose. We love green. Everything is green gang. So we got that from Walmart. Very, that thing was like $10 or $15 or something. And we also got this sign from Walmart. Let me show you these signs we got from Walmart. Where is it? This sign, welcome to our garden. This one said, this yard. Got those from the little dollar section in Walmart. You know when you first walk in there. These signs was like $3 each, and I thought they were so cute. I love both of them, but I got the bee friendly one because I've been afraid of bees all my life, and I'm trying to make a change right now as you know, growing into gardening. I'm trying to be more one with bees. I'm really trying to repair my relationship with bees, let's just say that. And I thought that was a good manifestation. That's a good reminder for us to stay grounded in that thought process with the bees. So I like stuff like that when I'm trying to retrain my mind. I'm also trying to teach the kids, or we're trying to teach the kids, because Aaron is also teaching me. So Aaron's teaching me how to be with bees, and that example is setting an example with the kids, because yes, I don't want them to be afraid of bees like I was. So there's that. We also got these from Walmart. Now, as you can see, Trinity done ate this already. Yeah, that's our life. These were also in the dollar section for like $2 or something. Okay. Oh, this little flower. We bought this little flower, and she don't look good. I just think she's I don't want to believe that she's dead. I think that she is just having repot shock. And as we continue to give her more water and more sunshine, that she's going to come back alive, because as you can see, like the difference in these two blooms. I don't know if this camera is focusing, but this one seems like it's going to grow in correctly. It's nice and new. So yeah.
Welcome back to the hippest place on the planet. Right now I'm about to explain how we created our own compost, our organic compost. No chemical, no pesticides, no anything. Just natural compost from things we found in the yard. The storm comes in, it'll knock down branches, break them up, throw them in there. Just allow the plants a soft but structured soil base to grow strong roots, if that makes sense. So to make your roots stronger, from what I've studied and to what I've seen, to make your roots stronger, you have to put the roots through a little bit of strength exercises, meaning they're going through hard soil, they're going through logs, they're going through sticks and weeds. That's to make a stronger foundation so the actual plant will grow up strong and healthy.
Yes.
It makes perfect sense when you break it down, but when it was explained to me, I understood right away. Okay, to have the best compost and have the best soil, it needs to be soft, enriched, but also a little rigid to create a strong foundation. So yeah, it's something that somebody put me on to that. I'm putting y'all on that. Yes. It was extremely easy to put these metal containers together, these metal raised beds together. Taylor's gonna she's gonna tag the company, but it maybe took me like 45 minutes per raised bed, and super simple. I screwed everything in, the kids helped me, and then we soiled it up, and there you go. Super easy. I think they were cost efficient too, but again, so we just have other raised beds. We got scrap wood, we got all recycled wood, 2-inch screws everywhere. Some things are waterproof, some things aren't. I'm not concerned because I'll pop another one in there and we keep rolling. Like, I'm not stressing about something that's supposed to be natural. Like, I want things to flow, and I don't want to get caught up in how it looks, because it's feeding us at the end of the day. That's it. So some things that we could look forward to the greenhouse garden future, right, is
That's a good thumbnail.
we're going to finally get all of this grass, this excess grass out of here. We're gonna either kill it or just cover it. I gotta backfill a lot of dirt in here so we can make the pathway even. I'm sorry, so Big Mama could do her thing in here. But as y'all can tell, like, it's coming together great, and we just got a couple things to clean it up. But like I said, we want it to just look natural and grow naturally. So I do want it to have a outer beauty, but inside I want it to be a jungle feeling, if that makes sense. So yeah, we letting it rock how we want to rock, but I do want the walkways to be a little clearer so we can see what we doing and move. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the babies tripping. We gotta just get this right. But we wanted to focus on filling the beds, getting the food in here, and sustaining the household as far as the pantry. And now we could get into the what you call it? We could get into the cosmetics of the garden, I guess you would say. So other than that, same thing I was saying before. If you're not motivated from this channel, then where else can you get motivated? I mean, we just giving you a natural lifestyle, and I'm excited, so I can't hide my excitement. You feel me? It's just a matter of.
So excited.
Yeah, it's just a matter of. I hope y'all enjoying this journey with us, and share the love, share the information. The information came to us. We just held on to it, and we like, hey, let's give it back. So this is us giving it back. Y'all keep tapping in, and this is the hippest place on the planet. That's a fact.
That wraps up this video. More garden videos to come, because as y'all see, we still have a lot of space, so we'll continue to keep y'all updated, and y'all have a blessed one. Love and light.